Welcome to Quick Tech News, where we keep you updated in the world of tech without wasting your time. If you've been following cryptocurrency throughout 2020, you'll know that it had a rather good year to say the least. Take Bitcoin for example. It went from a yearly low of under $5,000 in March when the pandemic really kicked in to ending the year at just under $30,000. In the first few weeks of this year, it has since surpassed $40,000 before slipping back slightly and is currently at around $37,000. So what's going on? Is this another bubble like the one that happened back in 2017? Will it come crashing down, or will it reach new heights this year? Well, we're going to talk about it quickly. Before I say anything else, you need to know that I am not a financial advisor, and whilst I do invest in stocks, I have never personally touched cryptocurrencies before. Anything I'm about to say is purely based on my own research, and it's mostly speculative, so please do your own research and make your own decision. We're also going to focus specifically on Bitcoin because it is the most well-known cryptocurrency and certainly the highest valued one, and anything that happens to Bitcoin affects the rest of the cryptocurrency market. Bitcoin made its first huge leap in value back in 2017, but the world and certainly the cryptocurrency ecosystem was a very different place back then. At the time, the market was dominated by retail investors who saw potential, and many were buying in for fear of missing out. Last year, Bitcoin got backing from some very large investors, from billionaire Paul Tudor Jones to insurance giant MassMutual. Bitcoin also became easier to use. For example, PayPal now allows customers to buy, hold, and sell Bitcoin directly from their PayPal accounts. The number of places accepting Bitcoin as a form of payment is growing rapidly, and with more ways to use the currency, more people will likely want to hold on to it. One of the things making cryptocurrencies desirable is the fact that they are outside of the global financial system, meaning they are not affected by inflation. So why is that? It's because Bitcoin and indeed other cryptocurrencies are more like natural resources rather than a currency. See, when a country is short on cash and needs more, the banks can simply print money. It is just paper after all. And they can print as much as they want. I can tell you for a fact that throughout 2020, a lot of money was printed around the world to keep economies stable and prevent them from crashing. Now, this is a complex topic which I'm simply unqualified to fully explain. But the essence of it is, money itself doesn't hold value. We could print infinite amounts of money, but that wouldn't make an economy wealthier. It's the value that people, or rather governments, assign to it that has value. When a bunch of new cash enters a market, inflation happens. Because there's more money to go around, the value of items increases because the supply of money has increased as well. Natural resources like oil and gold are finite. There is only a certain amount of it in existence, and this is at least part of where their value comes from. Cryptocurrencies are in the same boat. For example, the maximum number of Bitcoin that will ever exist is set at 21 million, and there are already 18.5 million in circulation. On top of that, new Bitcoins are getting harder and harder to obtain because the reward that Bitcoin miners receive halves roughly every 4 years. So because of this, cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin are considered to be a store of value. Many are now predicting that a single Bitcoin could surpass the hundreds of thousands of dollars value within the next few years, although many of those people are probably owners of some Bitcoin themselves. At the end of the day, nobody knows what's going to happen, and if you do decide to invest into cryptocurrencies, or indeed anything for that matter, please only invest the money you are willing to lose, because that risk will always be there. This was just a very quick look at Bitcoin. There are so many people out there much more knowledgeable than me. Some of you viewers may even be among those people. If you have any valuable input, please share it with the community in the description below. If you enjoyed this video, I'd really appreciate if you could like the video, subscribe, and tell your friends to help get this channel off the ground. Thanks, and see you next time.